Have you ever wondered if you're making mistakes with something as simple and nutritious as eating eggs? Believe it or not, many of us unknowingly make errors that can ruin their flavor, reduce their health benefits, or even put us at risk. Are you storing your eggs correctly? Cooking them the right way? Or maybe you're tossing out the most nutrient-packed part of the egg without even realizing it. Eggs are a staple in almost everyone's kitchen, but common mistakes, like improper storage, overcooking, or consuming them raw, can seriously affect your health and enjoyment. This video is here to help you. We'll walk you through the top 7 mistakes people make with eggs, explain why these mistakes matter, and teach you the best practices to get the most out of every egg you eat. Stick around until the very end because you'll discover not only how to maximize their nutritional value, but also how to prepare eggs in ways that are safer, healthier, and tastier. Whether you're a breakfast lover or an occasional egg eater, this information will change how you see and handle eggs forever. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Storing eggs improperly. Mistake: leaving eggs out of the refrigerator for extended periods. Eggs are highly perishable, and improper storage significantly increases the risk of bacterial contamination, particularly salmonella, which can lead to serious foodborne illnesses. Salmonella bacteria thrive in warm environments, with optimal growth occurring between 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius and 140 degrees Fahrenheit 60 degrees Celsius. When eggs are left at room temperature for prolonged periods, the natural protective layer known as the cuticle, a thin coating that helps prevent bacteria from entering through the shell, is compromised. This opens the door for harmful bacteria, increasing the likelihood of contamination and foodborne illnesses such as salmonellosis, which can cause symptoms like diarrhea, fever, and abdominal cramps. Leaving eggs out at room temperature can allow salmonella to multiply rapidly. In warmer climates or during the summer months, the risk becomes even greater as room temperatures often exceed 70 degrees Fahrenheit 21 degrees Celsius. Bacteria grow more quickly in these conditions, making the storage of eggs at room temperature a potential health hazard. The FDA and USDA strongly recommend refrigerating eggs at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius to minimize bacterial growth. Consuming eggs contaminated with salmonella poses a risk, especially to vulnerable populations like the elderly, pregnant women, young children, and individuals with weakened immune systems. These groups are more susceptible to severe symptoms from salmonella infections, highlighting the importance of proper egg storage. Solution: to ensure the safety and quality of eggs, it's essential to refrigerate them as soon as possible after purchase. Eggs should never be left at room temperature for more than 2 hours, as this time frame allows bacteria to multiply to potentially harmful levels. Even if eggs are cooked, they should still be refrigerated to minimize the risk of contamination, as cooked eggs left at room temperature can also pose a food safety concern. Eggs should always be stored in their original carton. The carton helps protect eggs from absorbing strong odors from other foods stored in the refrigerator, which could affect their taste and quality. Additionally, the carton provides some humidity control, keeping eggs at a more consistent level of moisture, which helps maintain freshness. Another crucial step is to store eggs in the main body of the refrigerator rather than the door. The refrigerator door is subject to frequent temperature fluctuations caused by frequent opening and closing, exposing eggs to warmer air. These fluctuations can allow bacteria to grow and multiply more rapidly. In contrast, the more stable environment found on the middle or back shelves of the refrigerator keeps eggs at a more consistent and safe temperature. Keeping the temperature of your refrigerator set at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius further ensures that bacterial growth is minimized. A refrigerator thermometer can be used to check and verify that the temperature is appropriate. By adhering to these guidelines, prompt refrigeration of eggs, storing them in their original cartons, and placing them in the coldest parts of the refrigerator, you can significantly reduce the risk of bacterial contamination. This helps preserve the safety and freshness of eggs, ensuring that they remain safe to consume and free from harmful pathogens like salmonella. Number 2. Overcooking eggs. Mistake: one of the most common mistakes people make when preparing eggs is overcooking them, which leads to undesirable textures, tough whites, and often the appearance of a greenish ring around the yolk. Overcooking not only affects the taste and texture but also diminishes some of the essential nutrients found in eggs, reducing their overall quality and appeal. When eggs are exposed to high heat or cooked for too long, the proteins within the egg begin to break down and bond together. This process results in the formation of tough, rubbery textures. In addition, prolonged exposure to heat can cause hydrogen sulfide, a compound that naturally occurs in eggs, to react with the iron in the yolk. This reaction produces a greenish ring around the yolk, which is often mistaken for a sign of spoiled eggs. However, this greenish discoloration is harmless and simply indicates that the eggs have been overcooked. Overcooking eggs can also lead to a reduction in the levels of key nutrients such as certain vitamins, like B12, and protein, which are sensitive to heat. High temperatures and long cooking times break down the proteins and decrease the availability of these nutrients, making the egg less nutritious overall. Solution: to prevent overcooking, it's important to monitor the cooking method and adjust accordingly. For boiled eggs, gently simmer them for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once cooked, remove them from the heat and place them in an ice water bath immediately to stop further cooking. This helps preserve the texture, prevents the greenish ring, and keeps the eggs from becoming rubbery. For scrambled eggs, avoid using high heat. Instead, cook them gently over medium-low heat, stirring frequently to maintain a soft, creamy texture. Constant stirring ensures that the eggs remain moist and tender rather than becoming dry and tough. The key is to remove them from the heat while they are still slightly runny, as they will continue to cook slightly from residual heat. For omelets, use low to medium heat and cook them slowly, stirring gently as they set to ensure a smooth, fluffy consistency. Avoid overfolding or overcooking, as this can dry out the eggs and affect their flavor. By paying attention to cooking temperature and time, you can ensure that your eggs remain soft, flavorful, and nutritious. Whether you're boiling, scrambling, or preparing an omelet, controlling the heat and timing will help you achieve the desired texture and taste, while preserving the full range of nutrients found in eggs. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Mistake: consuming raw eggs or dishes containing raw eggs, such as homemade mayonnaise, cookie dough, or certain protein shakes. The use of raw eggs has long been a feature in various recipes, especially those that emphasize a rich, unaltered texture and flavor, such as homemade salad dressings, certain baked goods, or smoothies. However, this practice can pose significant health risks that are not fully understood by many individuals. Raw eggs are susceptible to salmonella bacteria, which can cause severe foodborne illnesses, especially in vulnerable populations such as the elderly, young children, pregnant women, or individuals with weakened immune systems. Salmonella can lead to symptoms like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and fever. While these symptoms are usually manageable in healthy adults, they can become severe and potentially life-threatening for those more susceptible to infections. One common misconception is that consuming raw eggs provides a better source of protein and nutrients, as the eggs are unaltered and thought to retain more of their natural integrity. However, research and studies have consistently shown that the risks associated with salmonella contamination far outweigh the minimal nutritional benefits derived from consuming raw eggs. The slight increase in protein content from raw eggs is not substantial enough to justify the health risks posed by foodborne illness. Solution: to reduce these risks, it's strongly recommended to use pasteurized eggs for recipes that typically call for raw eggs. Pasteurized eggs undergo a controlled heating process that eliminates harmful bacteria like salmonella, ensuring the eggs remain safe for consumption while retaining much of their nutritional value. Pasteurized eggs are available at most grocery stores and can be a convenient alternative for recipes requiring raw eggs, such as homemade mayonnaise, certain custards, or homemade ice cream. For preparations where pasteurized eggs aren't available, ensuring that eggs are thoroughly cooked until both the whites are firm and the yolks are thickened will effectively destroy any potential salmonella bacteria. This includes methods like boiling, scrambling, or baking eggs thoroughly. Cooking eggs in this manner ensures safety without compromising their nutritional content. Furthermore, the use of egg substitutes or commercially available pasteurized egg products, such as liquid or powdered forms, can provide safer alternatives while still achieving the desired texture and flavor of dishes like salad dressings or baked goods that traditionally rely on raw eggs. In conclusion, while the appeal of raw eggs in certain recipes is understandable due to their unaltered nature, The potential for salmonella contamination presents serious health risks that cannot be ignored. Ensuring the use of pasteurized eggs, or opting for fully cooked egg alternatives, is a safer and more responsible approach to protecting your health. Number 4. Cracking eggs on bowl edges. Mistake. Consuming raw eggs or dishes that contain raw eggs, such as homemade mayonnaise, cookie dough, cake batter, or certain salad dressings, is a common practice in many households. However, this approach carries significant health risks that can be easily avoided. Raw eggs are often considered to be a rich source of unaltered protein, and many people believe they enhance the nutritional value of meals, particularly in fitness and bodybuilding communities. Despite these perceptions, consuming raw eggs can pose serious risks due to the potential presence of salmonella, a harmful bacterium that can cause foodborne illness. Salmonella is particularly concerning because it thrives in the interior of the egg and is not easily killed through regular food preparation methods like boiling or frying. When ingested, salmonella can lead to symptoms such as severe diarrhea, abdominal cramps, fever, nausea, vomiting, and, in severe cases, dehydration. These symptoms can be especially dangerous for vulnerable populations, including children, the elderly, pregnant women, and individuals with weakened immune systems. While the overall incidence of salmonella contamination has decreased in many regions due to improved farming practices, there is still a risk of exposure, especially when raw eggs are consumed. In addition to the salmonella risk, consuming raw eggs may have limited nutritional benefits compared to cooked eggs. Cooking eggs alters the protein structure, making the nutrients more easily digestible, while still retaining essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamins A, D, and B complex. Therefore, consuming raw eggs not only exposes individuals to potential health risks but may not always maximize the nutritional value of the eggs. Solution: to reduce the risks associated with consuming raw eggs, it's crucial to adopt safer alternatives. One of the simplest and most effective solutions is to use pasteurized eggs, especially in recipes that traditionally require raw eggs. Pasteurization is a controlled heating process that eliminates harmful bacteria, including salmonella, without compromising the egg's flavor or nutritional value. Pasteurized eggs are available at most grocery stores and are especially recommended for dishes like homemade mayonnaise, salad dressings, and baked goods. For other types of egg preparation, such as scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, or fried eggs, ensure they are fully cooked. This means cooking until the egg whites are firm and the yolks are thickened. For example, in scrambled eggs, avoid undercooking and ensure that the mixture is cooked through, eliminating any runny texture. For boiled eggs, cook them until the yolk is solid rather than runny. When frying eggs, make sure to cook the yolks thoroughly, basting with a hot pan or flipping to ensure the yolks are no longer in a raw or runny state. Additionally, practicing good food hygiene, such as washing hands, utensils, and surfaces after handling raw eggs, is essential in preventing cross-contamination. Raw eggs should be stored safely in the refrigerator to minimize the growth of harmful bacteria. Cross-contamination can easily spread bacteria from raw eggs to other foods, increasing the risk of infection. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 5. Ignoring egg freshness. Mistake. One of the most common mistakes when preparing and storing eggs is failing to check their freshness or relying on eggs that have passed their expiration date. Using old eggs can lead to a variety of issues, including a weaker structure, off flavors, and an increased risk of spoilage. These problems not only affect the taste and texture of your dishes but also raise safety concerns, especially when it comes to the risk of bacterial contamination. As eggs age, the moisture inside gradually evaporates, causing the air pocket inside the egg to expand. This results in structural changes that weaken the egg's integrity. The egg whites become runnier and less viscous, while the yolks may flatten or become less firm and vibrant. When cooked, older eggs tend to yield rubbery textures, flat or broken yolks, and an overall loss of the desirable qualities of the egg. This is particularly noticeable in recipes like scrambled eggs, omelets, baked goods, and custards, where the freshness of the egg is key to achieving the desired texture and flavor. In addition to texture changes, the flavor of older eggs also tends to deteriorate. The oxidation process that occurs as eggs age can result in off flavors, which can be unpleasant, particularly in recipes like cakes, custards, or mayonnaise where the egg flavor is more prominent. Solution: to avoid these issues, One simple and effective method to check egg freshness is the water test. Fill a bowl with cold water and gently place the egg inside. Fresh eggs will sink to the bottom and lie flat, while older eggs will float or stand upright due to the larger air pocket inside. If an egg floats, it's generally a sign that it's no longer fresh and may not be safe to consume. This method helps you identify eggs that are likely to be stale or past their peak freshness. In addition to the water test, always check the best before or expiration date printed on the carton. Most commercially sold eggs are stamped with a date indicating their peak freshness, which is typically around 4 to 5 weeks from when the eggs were packed. Consuming eggs within this time frame ensures that they are at their highest quality and provide the best taste and texture. After this date, the freshness of the eggs may begin to degrade, even if the eggs appear perfectly fine. While eggs can still be used after their best before date, storing them properly in the refrigerator is essential to maintaining their freshness for a longer period. If you have eggs that have exceeded their best before date but passed the water test, they may still be safe to use, especially if they have been stored at the proper temperature in the refrigerator. However, if the eggs have any unusual smells, watery whites, or floating appearance, it's better to discard them to avoid potential food safety risks. By regularly checking the freshness of your eggs and storing them correctly, you can avoid off flavors, rubbery textures, and the risk of spoilage. Utilizing methods like the water test and paying attention to expiration dates ensures that your egg-based dishes remain safe, flavorful, and of the highest quality. Number 6. Discarding the yolk. Mistake. One common mistake many people make when preparing eggs is discarding the yolk, believing that it's unhealthy or high in cholesterol. This belief often stems from earlier nutrition guidelines that recommended limiting egg yolks due to concerns about cholesterol intake. However, this advice has been largely debunked by modern nutritional research. In reality, the yolk of the egg contains most of the egg's essential nutrients, including vitamins A, D, E, K, choline, and healthy fats. These nutrients play a crucial role in supporting overall health, from brain function and vision to heart health and bone density. Choline, for example, is a critical nutrient found in the yolk that supports brain health by aiding in memory and cognitive function, and reducing the risk of age-related mental decline. In addition, the yolk contains fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E, which are important for maintaining strong bones, healthy skin, and a well-functioning immune system. Healthy fats found in the yolk are essential for heart health and can contribute to feelings of fullness, helping regulate appetite and supporting long-term weight management. By discarding the yolk, you miss out on these essential nutrients, significantly reducing the overall nutritional value of the egg. The egg white is primarily protein and lacks these vital vitamins and fats, which means relying solely on egg whites deprives you of the full range of nutrients that eggs have to offer. Moreover, the yolk contributes to the flavor, texture, and satiety of dishes like scrambled eggs, omelets, and baked goods, making them more satisfying and enjoyable. Solution: unless you have a specific dietary restriction, such as high cholesterol or medical conditions that require limiting yolk intake, it's best to consume whole eggs in moderation. Whole eggs provide a well-rounded nutritional profile by combining the protein-rich egg white with the nutrient-dense yolk. This combination offers the essential fats, vitamins, and choline that contribute to optimal health. Enjoying whole eggs as part of a balanced diet can support energy levels, brain function, and heart health while providing a rich source of protein. Instead of focusing solely on reducing cholesterol intake, it's important to consider overall dietary patterns and the role of whole foods in promoting health. Disregarding the yolk deprives you of the full range of nutrients that eggs offer, so consuming them thoughtfully can contribute to a more nourishing and satisfying diet. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 7. Cooking eggs with too much oil or butter. Mistake. One of the most common mistakes people make when preparing eggs is using excessive amounts of oil or butter for frying. While eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and healthy fats, cooking them in large quantities of oil or butter can significantly increase calorie content and introduce unhealthy fats, thereby diminishing many of the health benefits that eggs offer. Frying eggs with excessive oil or butter not only adds more calories than necessary but also introduces trans fats, which are known to contribute to an increased risk of heart disease. Trans fats, often found in processed and hydrogenated oils, raise LDL, bad, cholesterol levels while lowering HDL, good, cholesterol levels. These trans fats, coupled with excessive amounts of saturated fats commonly found in butter and certain vegetable oils, can offset some of the positive attributes of eggs, such as their high-quality protein, essential vitamins A, D, E, and K, and choline, which supports brain health. Excess fat, particularly when added in excess, can make eggs more energy-dense and less ideal for those aiming to manage their weight or follow a balanced diet focused on reducing unnecessary calorie intake. Solution: to avoid unnecessary calories and unhealthy fats, it's best to consider healthier cooking methods that don't rely on large quantities of oil or butter. One simple change is using a non-stick pan, which helps prevent sticking and reduces the need for added fats like butter or excessive oil. Non-stick surfaces allow you to cook eggs with minimal or no oil, ensuring that the natural flavor and texture of the eggs remain intact while keeping the fat content low. Another healthier alternative is using oils that are higher in unsaturated fats, such as olive oil. Olive oil is known for its heart-healthy properties and contains monounsaturated fats, which are a better choice compared to the saturated fats found in butter and some vegetable oils. Cooking spray is another excellent option that provides a thin layer of oil with minimal calories, helping reduce fat intake without sacrificing flavor. For those aiming to significantly reduce calorie intake or fat consumption, poaching or boiling eggs are ideal methods. These methods don't require added fats and help preserve the natural flavor and texture of the eggs while keeping the calorie and fat content very low. Poached or boiled eggs provide the same essential nutrients, such as protein, vitamins, and choline, without the added calories and fats from frying. By adopting healthier cooking methods like poaching, boiling, or using non-stick pans with minimal oils, you can enjoy the full nutritional value of eggs while reducing excess calories and unhealthy fats. This approach allows you to maintain the benefits of eggs while supporting a balanced and healthier diet. By avoiding these 7 common mistakes, you can enjoy eggs safely and reap their full nutritional benefits. Whether you prefer them scrambled, poached, or boiled, handling and preparing them correctly is key to making eggs a delicious, nutritious, and healthy addition to your diet. Now that we've uncovered the 7 common mistakes people make with eggs and how to avoid them, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? Which tip surprised you the most? Take a moment to share one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in your life in the comments below. Your insights might inspire others to handle eggs more safely and enjoy them more fully. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips, tricks, and health-focused content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.